Hey everybody, this is Jim Harmer from ImprovePhotography.com. Sorry I look like I'm in my workout clothes. I was just sweating it out at the gym, but I want to show you today how you can post-process fall photography colors and make them look absolutely incredible. Here's what we're going to do. This is the original photo, straight out of camera, totally reset. And that's what we get when we're completely done. Now, the colors are vibrant. But if you were there in West Virginia with me on a free photography workshop that I did there, you knew it really did look like this. I mean, it was just gorgeous, beautiful colors, and the photo just did not do it justice. So let me show you how to do it. First thing is, let's straighten that horizon. We're going to get our angle tool, and we'll just click from the top of the trees here. And, oops, switch, Tommy. We'll go back. We're going to click our angle tool, and we're going to go from here, and we're going to go to the top of the trees over here. Now, the longer the line, the easier it is to get this exact. All right, now we're straight. I'm going to press enter. Now we want to saturate the colors. This is the wrong way to do it. If you just take the saturation, that saturates the yellows a lot more than the other colors in the scene. If we take the vibrance, it saturates pretty well, but you'll notice it goes way crazy on the blues. So the first thing we want to do before we adjust our color is get the white balance right. These sliders in the develop module are kind of in an order, so let's get that white balance adjustment correct first. Now we have a little bit of fog here, so what if we just take our white balance tool and we click on the fog? Voila, now everything is perfectly white balanced, and I know that fog is always going to be a neutral color, so it works pretty well. Okay, now we're starting to see a little bit more color in those trees. Now we want to add a little bit more. Well, now we can go back to these vibrance and saturation sliders, and we're going to go just way too far just so we can see what it can do. See how everything looks just a little bit green? It's just not working well. What I want to do is I want to use the saturation, and we're just going to pay attention to the greens until it looks natural, not overdone. And for me, that's about right there. But now, look, these yellows and orange and red trees just didn't quite come out. That's where we go to the HSL panel, where we can control by color. So let's go to the saturation of just the reds. Didn't do much. Let's try just the oranges. Aha, now we're starting to hit a little something, and just the yellows. Okay, now we're hitting something as well. But it's still not really making them pop, so let's change the hue of those colors. Let's take our oranges and make them look a little bit more red. Woo, that's cool. We're obviously too far, but look what it's doing for those reds. Now let's take those reds and make them a little bit more red or orange, however we want to do those. And we'll take those yellows and make them look a little bit more orange. You get the idea. You can see how we're doing it. Now we can take those greens and just dial in the greens how we want them to. The HSL panel is absolutely essential if you're wanting to get fall colors to look just right. You have to go color by color to make them look right. And as we tweak it, we're eventually going to get to this final photo. Now, you'll see where we were adjusting the colors, but this, we've added now our global edit. So let's come in here, and we'll go to add a little bit of clarity to make those trees really stand out from each other. We're going to add some contrast. And now you can see that we're starting to get there. Let's bring up our exposure just a little bit to make it brighter on the trees, but now we're too bright on the sky. And so we'll bring down a radial gradient. This is just going to darken down that top part of the sky. Ooh, easy does it. All right, we're getting there. We're going to keep tweaking things, but it's incredible what you can do with the HSL panel to get to a really nice looking photo. That looks like what it was like to be there, and that looks really sad. Now, I've created some presets that I always use on my fall colors, my fall color magic presets, and they really help to get me in a good starting place for these photos. And then, you know, I've still got to do my white balance adjustments and stuff, but it's a good starting place. So if you took advantage of my presets on Black Friday last year, you can use those, and that'll be a great starting place. But that's the process that I follow to get really awesome fall photography colors in my photography. And this is just one example of the photo. You know, we could look at others that I took on that same day. That's not fall photography. We can look at others that I took that same day, and it's just absolutely incredible what you can do. Here's filters off. Here's the after. And that's the before. It's incredible what you can do with just a little white balance change in Lightroom for fall photography. Thanks for joining me in this tutorial. We'll see you later.